So what obligation do we have as consumers of media and of products to hold these corporations and people accountable?
Honestly, like everybody knows like black people are like tend to be a little bit more forgiving than we probably should when we're disrespected. And the reason why these things keep happening is because we don't like stand on our moral ground and say, look, y'all can't do this type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same way like you were talking about the NFL. If a lot of like players, first off, that entire league dies if black people do not engage in that sport. Same with NBA, same with MLB.
But people tried to cancel the NFL, right?
Yeah.
They tried to.
They tried, like people boycotted in their own ways and stuff like that. And I'm part of that too. You know, I cut down a lot.
What about the hundreds of black players that are employed?
So that's the thing. So this is where like.
And the blacks that work in the stands, in the arenas.
Right.
Making minimum wage.
Right, so there was a thing where, first off, shout out to the Noobs, that's Colin Kaepernick. He was, on the forefront of that whole thing. So we were kind of like very involved in that, obviously, because it's a fraternity brother, whatever. But it got to a point where a lot of us were just like, look, at some point the players have to want to do this too. Like we can sit here and all 5 or 6 of us cannot watch a game. Okay, cool. The NFL's pockets they're gonna stay lined. The thing is, at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that when I say you guys, I'm talking about players. You guys are the ones being disrespected. You guys have to like speak up because the Houston Texans, Bob McNair, their old owner, said something super racist in a meeting, and DeAndre Hopkins and a lot of other players, they walked out of practice.
Yep.
And that like got a rise out of something, but the thing is more players needed to do stuff like that.
It's crazy because at the end of the day, what we're talking about is a system. And I meant to say this earlier because like, I'm a recording artist and I released a song in 2020 during the George Floyd protest entitled Kaepernick, just inspired. But it's crazy because I wrote that song years ago when I was 18. So it just lets you know how much hasn't changed. Because at the end of the day, it's like this. Right? We talk about trying to change the system, but the thing is, the system is not broken. The system works for those who it's meant to work for. You feel what I'm saying? So what we're really asking is for America to have completely renew its vows, its values, so to speak. But that's hard, especially if someone's benefiting off it. That's like a dude copping GTA before it comes out, getting all the like the pre-merch type of stuff. Now he's all souped up, and then asking him to give that up when everybody else hops online. It's like, no, I'm not giving up my privilege. What are you talking about?
Sure.
But look, I want to add this real quick, right?
Yep.
Because black people don't realize the power that we have, right? We are a $15 trillion people. Like if black America, if African Americans had their own nation, it'd be the 15th wealthiest nation in the world. So it's like, okay guys, at what point are we gonna get together and like, really have this economic conversation, you dig?